Hi everyone! In today's class, we have another Vinyasa Flow class focusing on doing headstands. Okay, so you will need wall space for this later on, especially if this is your first time or you're trying to work with headstand. I would encourage having a wall there, and we will also need our blocks for the start of class. So we'll start in a tabletop position. Okay, and then from here, you can just press forward and backward. Okay, so just getting an easy movement here, shifting forwards and backwards. Okay. Now, as you shift forward, maybe some might want to add lifting the chest up, okay, and pressing the hips forward. Okay. So adding a bit of a cobra up dog sensation here, and then pressing back. You can even sit back if you like. Okay, so 2 more cycles of breath, breathing in and out. 1 more as we inhale and exhale. And then we'll come up, we'll come back to tabletop. Okay. And then from here, okay, we'll step that right foot back, okay, and then press the heel back. Okay, you can do a hold here for a breath. Okay, so push away from the mat, or you can move forward and backward again. As we breathe in and out. Okay, 1 more cycle. And then from here, we'll release. Okay, we'll do it on the other side. Left leg, we'll step it back, pressing the heel back. You can do a hold again. See how the calf muscle feels, or move forward and backward again. Yes, we inhale and exhale. Breathing in and out. Okay. And then from here, we'll release. Okay. From here, we'll reach our hands towards the corners of the mat. Okay. And then, so the hands might be slightly wider than the shoulders, and then we'll start to press the chest down. Okay. So you can move your knees back if you like, and then reach back through the butt, lengthen the spine as you press your palms. And then from here, go ahead, dip the chest down. Okay, see how this feels for the upper back. You can wiggle the chest side to side. Okay. So as we come into our headstand later on, okay, we need shoulder flexion, okay, to work for us. So see how this upper back is feeling. 1 more breath. From here, hug the ribs in, hug the belly in, and then push away from the mat. 1 more breath again. And then from here, we'll release. Okay, we'll come back to center. Okay. Now, from here, you'll grab your 2 blocks. Okay, my nose was a bit itchy. You'll grab your 2 blocks. Okay, we'll set up at this height, the second height. Okay, and then we'll bring our elbows onto the blocks. And then from here, palms can be together, okay, or you can interlace the fingers. Okay. So we'll do something similar just from the previous pose. And then you'll start to dip your chest down. Okay, so as if you want to create a hammock with the chest as you stick the butt up. Okay, so this may feel nice for some. This may feel not so nice for some. And then from here, as you dip your chest down, okay, we'll hug the ribs in, hug the belly in, okay, and then actively press the elbows onto your blocks. Okay, breathing in and out. Okay, 1 more breath. And then from here, we'll come up, press down on the blocks. As you come up, you can move the knees forward. Okay, give yourself a quick break, breathing in and out. All right, we'll do that again. We'll move the knees back, okay? And then the hands are right above the head as you dip the chest down again. Okay, as we breathe in and out. So as we try to release those upper back muscles, okay, as we dip the chest down. Inhale and exhale. Okay, and then from here, we'll add the support. Okay. Hug the belly in, hug the ribs in, dig down on the blocks as if you want to round through that upper back. Okay, so adding a little bit more effort here. As we inhale and exhale, Okay, so observe the effort between the shoulder blades as we stay. One more breath. And then from here, we'll release. Okay, we'll come back up. All right, now from here, okay, breathe. Set the blocks off to the sides. Okay, and then we'll tuck the toes into our downward facing dog. Okay, and then in down dog, any movement that you like, alternate bending the knees. Okay, swing the hips side to side. Okay. And then as we stay in down dog, observe again how the upper back feels coming from that release. Okay, so push away from the palms as we press the chest towards the thighs. Okay. You can bend the knees any amount. Okay. Or maybe for some, you might choose to press the thighs back as you straighten out the legs. One more breath. And then from here, we'll walk the feet forward towards the top of our mat. And then we'll stay folded. We'll hold on to the elbows. And then as we stay here, you can gently swing from side to side. As we breathe in and out. Okay, lengthen the inhale, lengthen the exhale. One more cycle here. And then from here, we'll release. Release the hands down. Inhale, we'll come up halfway. Exhale, we'll fold. Inhale, we'll reach the arms all the way up, standing up. Exhale, hands back by the sides. All right, just a quick fix of my top. All right, ground through the feet. Inhale, we'll reach the arms up. Exhale, we'll fold forward. Inhale, we'll come up halfway. Then as we exhale, hands down, right foot, step it back. Right knee, bring it down, low lunge. Inhale, reaching up. You can start to lean back. Draw the belly in as we do this. Exhale, hands will come down. Okay. We'll find tabletop. And then we'll do a push-up hold. All right. So reach the chest forward, bend at the elbows, and then we'll hold. So we need the shoulder strength for our inversion later. And then we'll lower down. All right, ground through the toes. Come up to the fingertips. Press the elbows towards each other. And then lift the chest away from the floor. As we breathe in and out. You can move your head side to side. And then from here, okay, we'll push back up. And then come into downward facing dog. Okay. We'll step the right foot forward. Left knee will bring it down. Okay, we'll lunge on that left side. Breathing in here. Hips can press forward. You can look up. You can lean back. You can even bring the palms together. Breathing in. And then as you exhale, hands will come down. We'll step that left foot forward. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, we'll fold. Inhale, we'll stand up, reaching up. Exhale. Hands back by the sides. Okay, next round. Inhale, arms will lift up. Exhale, we'll fold, coming down. Inhale, we'll come up halfway. As you exhale, hands down, left foot, we'll bring it back down. Okay, inhale, come up, low lunge. Okay, from here, we'll add the twist. Hands come together, left elbow to that right thigh. Okay, so we'll twist in our low lunge. So we breathe in and out. Okay. So you can press any amount away from that right thigh. You can look over your shoulder if you like. One more breath. And then as you exhale, we'll release. Hands will come down. We'll find tabletop again. We'll do our push-up hold. Okay, reach the chest forward. Keep pressing as your elbows bend. Okay, hold here, one more breath. And then we'll lower all the way down. Come up to the fingertips again. Hug the elbows in as we lift the chest away from the floor. Belly draws in, ground down through the toes. And then from here, we'll push back up into downward facing dog. Inhale. Left foot steps forward. We'll bring that right knee down. We'll come up. We'll find our low lunge. Breathing in. And then as you exhale, we'll twist to the left side. Okay. Right elbow to that left thigh. So as we turn here, you can press away from that left leg. You can look over your left shoulder, breathing in and out. Okay, one more breath here. And then from here, we'll release. Hands will come down. Okay, right foot, we'll bring it forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we'll reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands back by the sides. Inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, we'll fold. Inhale, we'll come up halfway. And as you exhale, we'll ground the palms. Okay, we'll find plank, we'll step back. Okay, breathing in here. And then from here, we'll do a slow chaturanga to the floor. Chest will press forward, and then from here, slowly lower all the way down. Inhale, we'll come up to our cobra, elbows pressed together. Okay, or maybe you can come up a little bit higher, or maybe take it to your up dog. And then exhale into our downward facing dog. Okay, inhale, right leg will lift up. We'll start to swing that leg open, bend at the right knee. Breathing in. And as you exhale, we'll step it forward in between the hands. Left heel, press it down. We'll come up to our warrior one, breathing in here. Now in warrior one, okay, hug that belly in. Left hip, roll it forward. And then from here, we'll interlace the fingers and then bring it behind the head. Okay, so as we start to find our headstand arms, okay, breathing in and out. Okay, so observe here. Observe if you're taking it to a back bend. Okay, so can we draw that belly in? One more breath. And then from here, hands will come down as we find our plank. Inhale. And then you can choose, you can modify your transition. You can bring the knees down. Okay, you can take your back bend into locust if you like. And then exhale, making your way into downward facing dog. Okay, inhale, left leg will lift up. We'll swing that leg open, bending at the left knee. Breathing in here. Then as you exhale, we'll step that foot forward in between the hands. Right heel, press it down. Inhale, we'll come up. We'll find warrior one. Belly draws in again. Okay, we'll interlace the fingers. We'll find our headstand arms. Okay. And then observe here if your shoulders are hiking up towards the ears. We want the blades down the back. Okay. Breathing in and out. One more breath. And then from here, we'll release. Hands will come down. Okay, we'll step back into our plank. And then choose your transition as you breathe out. Lengthen the breath into downward facing dog. Breathing in and out. Lengthen the inhale. Lengthen the exhale. 2 more cycles here. Okay, observe the thoughts. And then from here, we'll look in between the hands. Knees will bend. You can step walk, or maybe others might jump forward. Inhale, we'll come up halfway. Exhale, release. Inhale, we'll stand up, reaching up. Exhale, hands back by the sides. Okay, next round. Inhale, arms will lift up. Exhale, we'll fold forward. Let me do a quick wipe down. Inhale, we'll come up halfway. And then as you exhale, palms down. Okay, you can step back. Maybe others might jump back to their chaturanga. And then we'll find our transition. Be mindful of the breath again into our downward facing dog. Breathing in and out. Okay, inhale, right leg lifts. We'll step it forward in between the hands. Okay. We'll ground that left heel, and then from here, we'll straighten that right leg out. Okay. So at this point, if you need blocks, grab your blocks. Okay. Any height that you like, and then we'll reach the chest forward. Okay. So I know it's easy to just fold, or maybe not as easy to just fold, but for this round, let's focus on reaching the chest forward. Okay, now as we stay here, let your left hip roll forward. Okay, as we breathe in and out. You can always adjust the block height if you like, okay, but keep reaching the chest forward. Okay. One more breath here. And then from here, we'll add the twist. Okay, lean onto your left hand. As you exhale, we'll twist. Turn to the right. Okay, you can look up towards that right arm. Okay, or maybe reach that right arm over the head as we breathe in and out. One more cycle here. And then we'll release. Hands will come down. We'll step back into our plank. Okay, you can hold in plank if you like, or you can transition through again. Breathing in and then into downward facing dog. Breathing in and out. Okay, from here, left leg will lift it up. Okay, we'll step it forward in between the hands. You will ground that right heel. And then we'll start to straighten that left leg any amount. Okay, again, if you need to be on blocks, bring the platform or the floor higher. Okay, so we can reach the chest forward. Okay, as we inhale and exhale. Okay, so right hip will roll it forward. So again, for this round, instead of rounding and folding, can we push away and reach the chest forward? Okay. You can add small wiggles at the hips if you like. Okay. One more breath here. You can always adjust the block height. And then from here, we'll lean onto that right hand, okay, but still push away as you lean. And then we'll twist, okay, turn into the left side. You can look towards that arm or reach the arm over the head. Okay. As we inhale and exhale. One more cycle here. And then from here, we'll release. Okay, hands will come down as we find plank. Inhale. And then choose your transition. You can modify your chaturanga with knees down. You can modify your back bend into our downward facing dog. And then 5 cycles here as we breathe in and out. Yes, we lengthen the breath. Nice, 2 more cycles here. Okay, observing the thoughts, observing the sensations in the body. 1 more breath here. From here, we'll look forward, knees can bend. You can step, walk, or jump forward. Inhale, we'll come up halfway. Exhale, we'll fold. Inhale, we'll reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands back by the sides. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, we'll fold, reaching down. Inhale, we'll come up halfway. And then as you exhale, choose. You can maybe jump back, you can step back. Okay. Again, you can modify your vinyasa if you like. Breathing in and then into our downward facing dog. Breathing in and out. Okay, inhale, right leg will lift up. We'll step it forward in between the hands. Ground that left heel. Inhale, will come up to warrior 1. Okay. Now from here, interlace the fingers again behind. We'll find headstand arms. And then from here, okay, can you still draw the shoulder blades back, keeping your neck nice and long. From here, we'll hinge forward halfway. Okay. Breathing in and out. And then from here, okay, can we lean onto that right leg, push away from that left foot as we lift that left leg up. All right, so we've come into our warrior 3 with headstand arms. Belly draws in, 1 more breath. From here, we'll release the hands down. We'll lift that left leg up towards the ceiling. Breathing in and out. From here, left foot, we'll land it back. Okay, we'll find our plank. Inhale. Choose your transition again. So remember, you can always skip this part. All right, and then push straight back into downward facing dog. Okay, let's try that on the left side. Inhale, left leg will lift up. We'll step it forward in between the hands. We'll ground that right heel. Inhale, we'll come up to our warrior one. Okay, staying here. We'll find our headstand arms again. Keep that zipper, okay? From here, we'll hinge forward halfway first. Okay, lean onto that left leg as you push away from that right foot, coming up into our warrior three. Okay, as we breathe in and out. So reach through that back leg, reach through the chest forward. One more breath. And then from here, hands will come down. Right leg will kick it high towards the ceiling. One more breath. From here, right foot will land it down. Okay, we'll find our plank. Inhale. And then choose your transition. Breathing in. And then into downward facing dog. Okay, breathing in and out. Lengthen the breath. Reaching back. And then from here, we'll look forward, knees will bend. Again, you can step, walk, or jump forward. Inhale, we'll come up halfway. Exhale, we'll fold. Inhale, we'll stand up, reaching up. Exhale, hands back by the sides. All right, inhale, we'll reach the arms up. Exhale, we'll fold forward. Inhale, we'll come up halfway. And then as you exhale, making your way back. Okay, so again, choosing your transition. Okay, elbows will bend, keeping that zipper. Still keep the zipper as you come up to your back bend. And then into our downward facing dog. Okay, breathing in and out. All right, now from here, okay, we'll bring the knees down and then we'll set up for dolphin. Okay, so come down to the elbows. All right, you can, some as a guide, you can hold on to opposite elbows. So that will be how wide the base of your triangle would be. And then interlace the fingers. Okay. Now I would suggest, okay, instead of the pinky fingers crossed over each other, see if you can bring them beside each other. All right, now from here, okay, before we lift up to our down dog, press down on the elbows and the forearms. So as you press down, okay, notice that from this tabletop, you can push and round through the upper back. Okay? So we want this effort of pressing, okay, as I try to exaggerate this movement, okay? Because later when we are upside down, okay, we don't want the chest to be dumping down on the shoulders. Okay? We want the shoulders to help carry the weight. All right, now from here, we'll curl the toes and then we'll lift up into our downward facing dog. So press the head in between the arms, okay? And then see how this feels at the upper back. Okay, as we breathe in and out. Now you can stay here, okay? If this is a lot of work already. Maybe for others, you can start to walk the feet forward, any amount, okay? But still press down on the elbows, press down on the arms as you reach back. Okay, breathing in and out, staying here. One more breath. And then from here, we'll walk the feet back and then we'll come to our forearm plank as we lower down the hips. Okay, breathing in and out. Okay, one more breath here. All right, from here, we'll start to walk the feet forward as we lift the hips up and back, coming back to our dolphin pose. Okay, inhale and exhale. Okay, one more cycle here. And then from here, okay, we'll walk the feet back and then we'll bring the knees down. Okay, and from here, we'll come up to tabletop, curl the toes, and then we'll find downward facing dog. Okay, breathing in and out. Okay, so as we settle here, come back to the breath. And then if you want to go through another vinyasa, go ahead. We'll shift forward to our plank. Then as we exhale, bending at the elbows, breathing in here, and then into our downward facing dog. Okay, breathing in and out. Okay, one more cycle here. And then from here, we'll lower down the knees. Okay, and then we'll sit. All right. Now, for those who have a headstand practice or can practice headstand in the middle of the room or where you are at right now, by all means, go ahead if you want to come into it. Okay, but what I will show, we'll be doing it near a wall, against a wall. The wall is our friend. All right. If you're doing this for the very first time, I highly encourage that you find your wall space. And then I'm just going to move around my mat, and then we are going to play around going upside down. So I have set up my mat near a wall. Okay. If you are doing headstand for the very first time and you are unsure about it, no need to force yourself. Remember to be kind to our bodies. So if you still want to practice going upside down but want to build strength, okay, what you can do is do a handstand hold. So how will that look like? Okay, so you'll walk your feet back, okay, towards the wall like so. Okay, you'll bring your hands down, and then from here, okay, so start to press away from the mat, and then from here you'll walk the feet up on the wall. Okay, so this is one drill that you can do. Okay, and then you can stay here, hug the belly in. This is great for building shoulder strength. Okay, this is great for getting used to being on our hands. Okay? And then when you're ready to come down, okay, you can slowly come on down. All right, so that's something that you can work with. All right, now to set up for headstand. All right, I'm just going to turn around. Okay. So similar to what we did, the previous drill, interlace the fingers. You can always set it up as a guide. Hold on to opposite elbows and then find your triangle. Okay, as you bring the crown of the head in between. Okay. Now we'll set up okay, from here. Okay. So as you start to press down, okay, go ahead, set up the crown of your head onto the mat. And then once you're here, curl the toes, and then we'll lift the hips up. Okay? And then by all means, you can stay here if this is already a lot. And then observe if your shoulders are starting to dip, push away from the mat. Okay? And then you can walk the feet forward. See how much you can bring the hips to come on top of the shoulders. Okay? So you can do this a few times. Okay? Pressing away from the floor, lifting the hips up. Okay? As you release. One more time, taking the butt back as you release, and then walk the feet back. Come on down. Okay, give yourself a moment, maybe in child's pose, before you roll up. Okay, so that's the second drill that you can work with. All right, walking the feet forward and then trying to get the butt to stick out. Okay, that will help with the lift off. All right, we'll add on to that. Okay. Okay, we'll set up the hands again, interlace. Okay, we'll bring the crown of the head down to the floor, push away from the mat. We'll lift the hips up, and then we'll walk the feet forward. Okay. Maybe for some, you'd like to try lifting one leg up first. All right, and then you can stay here, play around with switching legs. There you go. So reach through the top leg as you push away from the bottom leg. Okay, maybe we'll play around with that. Reach through the lifted leg as you push away from the bottom leg. Maybe do a few baby hops. Maybe we'll find lift off. Okay, we'll switch. Okay, let me try that on the other leg. Reach through the other leg. Maybe do a few lifts. Maybe we'll find that lift off. Okay, and then we'll come down. Okay, maybe for others, you might be upside down already. So remember, when you come down, okay, take your time as you bring the head up. All right? Give yourself a moment. I always find doing inversions are exhilarating or exciting. Okay, so give yourself a moment to sort of to calm down. All right, we'll go at it again. Don't forget to breathe. Okay, we'll set it up. So you can definitely play with different variations coming into it. Okay. Maybe for others, you might want to play around as you walk the feet forward. Stick the butt back, okay, and then maybe tuck the knees in towards the chest, okay, and then we can straighten out the legs towards the ceiling. Okay, as we breathe in and out. Okay. You can stay here for as long as you like. Now, if you want to play around with dismounting both legs at the same time, okay, as you start to lower down the legs, butt will stick back. Okay, there we go. Maybe do a hold, and then we'll lower down. And then we'll find child's pose. Giving yourself a moment here again. So give yourself a moment again. Unrushed when you come out of it. All right. So we'll go at it again one more time. All right. Maybe for others, you've been up this whole time. All right. And then choose what you'd like to work with. You can definitely be in that handstand hold if you want to build strength. You can stay with dolphin arms with both feet still on the mat, pressing away, or maybe you can explore lifting one leg up and the other, or maybe both legs up at the same time. All right, so we'll do it one more round. Okay, so you can choose what you would want to work with. Okay, so remember, always be kind to our bodies, to ourselves. Okay, if you want to take child's pose, definitely take child's pose already. Okay, as we breathe in and out. Okay. Pushing away from the mat, hugging the thighs in, hugging the belly in. Okay, remember the wall is there. Okay. As we breathe in and out. And then when you're ready to come down, by all means, come down when you're ready. And then take as long as you need in child's pose. Okay. And then when you're ready to come up, all right, I'm just going to switch my mat back and then we'll do some cool down. So from here, we'll find a cross-legged position. Okay, we'll sit on our mat. Then we'll interlace the fingers behind and then draw the shoulder blades together. I'll show from the side. Okay. Now from here, you can press behind your hips as we draw the blades together. Okay, or you can move the hands away from the bum. And then from here, go ahead, just gently move your neck side to side, move the head side to side. Okay, maybe you'll tuck the chin in. Okay, see how this feels for you. Maybe you'll roll your head back. Okay. Maybe you'll even look over one shoulder. Maybe look over the other shoulder. Okay. So see how that feels. And then we'll slowly release. Okay, you can shake it off. And then from here, we'll lie down on our mat. All right. Okay. So observe how you feel again from being upside down. That sort of nice, sort of strong and fun energy. And then we'll balance that out as we cool down. Okay, now from here, okay, we'll find bridge pose. We'll plant the feet down, plant the palms down. Then as you inhale, we'll lift the hips up. Okay. We'll stay here. Okay. From here, we'll reach the arms over the head. Okay. And then you can hold on to the elbows as we breathe in and out. Okay, 2 more cycles of breath here. Okay, pressing down on the feet. Okay, as hips lift towards the ceiling. 1 more cycle. And then from here, we'll release the arms as we lower down the hips. All right. Now from here, we'll hug both knees in towards the chest. Okay. We'll keep the right knee hugged in. Left leg will bring it down on the mat. Inhale. We'll find our twist. We'll twist towards the left side. Okay. You can adjust the hips as we bring that right arm out to a T. Okay. Now as we stay here, okay, left hand, you can gently press down on that right thigh. Okay. You can look to wherever it feels comfortable for you, or you can close your eyes as we breathe in and out. Lengthen the breath. And then from here, we'll slowly release. Okay, we'll come back to center. We'll switch sides. Okay, left knee will hug it in. Right leg will straighten it out. And then from here, we'll twist to the right side this time. Okay. Again, adjust the hips if needed. Bring that left arm out to the side. Okay. As we press that right hand down on that left thigh. Okay, breathing in and out. You can focus your gaze on one point. You can close your eyes if you like. You can even add small movements at the hips. Yeah, I like the small movements. I feel like it gives me just a little bit extra, okay, in the stretch. Okay. But if you don't need it, you can hold if you like. Okay, one more breath here. And then from here, we'll slowly release. Okay, we'll come back to center. From here, we'll hug the knees in towards the chest. Head can lift up, breathing in. Then as you exhale, we'll lower all the way down to the mat. Okay, make any adjustments that you like. You can slide props underneath, maybe pillows, your bolster. You can cover your eyes if you like. And then once you find that, once you have that, okay, as we close our eyes here, as we settle again back down on our mats, okay, can we find that space where we can be still, even if the world around us is not, even if our thoughts are starting to grab our attention? Can we be comfortable with all of the noise and still find stillness? As we breathe in and out. Breathing in and out. And giving ourselves some time here to be quiet in Shavasana. If you'd like to stay in Shavasana a little bit longer, please stay. Okay, but for those who would need to move on, okay, we'll start to wiggle our toes, move our fingers. And then when you're ready, any stretch that you like. Maybe as you find bigger movements, taking your time as we bring the knees in towards the chest, giving yourself a nice big hug. And then rolling over to any side that you like. And then maybe give yourself a moment here to settle. And then when you're ready to come up, we'll press up, pushing away from the mat. We'll find our seat. Okay, we'll cross the legs. We'll close our eyes again, giving ourselves our time to ground as we breathe in and out. So bring the hands together, we'll bow down our heads. And then as always, giving yourself gratitude for moving, and thank you for letting me guide you. Namaste. So So I hope that was fun and accessible for you. If you have any questions or if you need help or any clarifications, please feel free to drop a comment down below or send me a message, and I would be happy to assist you. Okay? I would like to thank you for watching. This is Every Yoga by Jo and Daya, sharing everyday yoga for everybody.